30 hertz straight up.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Lupus Has No Face, where we're here for you. If you are a thriver, if you are a survivor, or if you are a supporter of anybody who happens to have lupus, you are in the right place today. As you can see, we're here on a Wednesday, 6:30 every single day on time. Because you want to know why? Because your boy's in the building making sure everything is good today. You know what I'm saying?
Fired.
Nah, ain't no shots fired, though. You know I'm messing with you. But as you can see, things are a little bit differently. Normally, Savannah Burks, extraordinaire, podcaster, author, lupus survivor, health and wellness coach, biggest boss in the Midwest, and then some. Normally would be the one introducing today, but because since we're doing the year-end wrap-up, I decided to do a takeover. It's a TDR takeover today. So instead of her interviewing people, I am going to interview her. Okay. So this is going to be pretty interesting. We'll try to keep it as professional as possible today, but y'all know when me and her get together, ain't no telling what we gonna talk about. But yeah. So let's go ahead and let's start. How are you doing today?
You want the safe question?
Nah, baby girl, we want the real question.
I am tired. I am so sleepy. I am going off of my mic on.
Your mic is on.
I am going off of fumes.
Hold on, let me check. You see, I still got to be a producer, even though I'm a host today, but still got to be a producer. But okay.
I am going off of fumes. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But I'm blessed. I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So being an individual who does have lupus, this is a good way to start off in regards to it, because we know fatigue is a common sign that comes up in regards to y'all. So for situations like this, what is some kind of guidance that you can give with individuals who do happen to be dealing with a chronic illness when they do have these high fatigue moments like you?
You got to listen to your body, number one.
Okay.
Please understand your body, know your body. It's going to talk to you. So once you learn your body, you should be doing the necessary things to calm it down and to prevent a flare up. It's like for me, I feel my body. I know, like, I'm tired, I'm fatigued, I'm all of that, but I know how much longer I can go, and I know what I need to do to reset myself before I actually really get sick.
Right. And the good thing about you is you got diagnosed when you were 14 years old. For those y'all, make sure y'all 12? Go check out 12.
Yeah.
Okay, her website say 13, so that's the happy 13, medium.
Yeah,
13
there you go.
But
I don't even
know, it's been so long because she been thriving with it. But one thing I have to give you credit is you have definitely been in tune with your body in regards to everything, what you eat, what you do, how you move, how much work you take on, how much things that you are responsible for. And one of the biggest things as basically your advocate in a lot of this is you definitely let people know when you need to take a break.
Yeah.
And kudos to you for that. I think a lot of the new diagnosed people with lupus, because this particular year, I think we got introduced to so many new warriors through the podcast, through the initiatives that you've had going on, through the walks, through the books, through everything. And one of the biggest things I commonly hear from them is, how does she do it all? And I know the answer I give everybody, but what would be the answer of how did you get through 2025?
That's so broad. As far as what, just
Okay.
overall everything.
Just overall, like, because if you are a common viewer of the show, y'all know that Miss Burks here has been through a lot. We'll go back to the last few episodes where you've had to deal with 3 different types of grief.
Yes.
How did you as an individual within yourself navigate those 3 different types of grief when it comes to taking care of yourself?
Well, honestly, each one was different. For those that do not remember, I grieved my son getting shot.
Okay.
So that looked different, right?
Right.
I had a support system. I had to make sure I got sleep. I had to make sure I ate. I still got to choose myself. Eating right, you know what I mean? Making sure I take my medication every time at the same time, every single day.
Right.
You know, make sure I take out time for myself. Me grieving because now I'm an empty nester. My daughter had left the home.
Right.
You know, tapping into all the things that I had put on the shelf and just keeping myself busy and still having rest points and still going out with my friends, having self-care days, taking myself out on a date, you know, just dating myself. Seeing what Savannah is like without the mother hat, even though that hat never is actually taken off. But now I'm
you don't
home.
have to wear it as much.
Yes, now I'm home by myself.
All right.
My mom passing away. That still is an ongoing thing.
That's fresh.
I have a great deal of support. My support system is amazing. You being one of them. You guys make sure I eat. You guys make sure I rest if I don't rest. Because that looks different from all the other ones that I have grieved from. But I do sit there and I go back and forth with myself and tell myself, like, yo, your mother wouldn't want to see you, you know, be like this, you know, get up, feel what you're going to feel.
Right.
And make sure you take care of yourself while you doing all of the things that you need to do.
Since we right here, I want to say, I think that's where, like, with me, because like you say, I am one of your support systems. So anybody who knows us knows that we tight for that. We do business together, snacoaching.com. Make sure y'all go and check that out, especially if y'all need any kind of coaching. We got you covered. We both lost our mother this year. And I think because of that, I kind of dealt with my mom a little bit sooner than you actually end up losing your mom. We often talked about it even up till the day of. And I will have to say, you handled it like a trooper. Okay.
Thank you.
There were definitely days where I was beyond worried about you, but you still made it through. You admitted when you wasn't having good days. You admitted when you still had shit to do, and you still made things move in regards to it. So the fact that we both have collectively figured out that grief is an ongoing process, we just got to get to that point where we're no longer grieving and we're now celebrating and we're doing things with purpose, which is definitely going to be in 2026 a big deal for us. But 2025 still wasn't shortcoming for you either.
No, it wasn't.
So-
I have to say too about the grieving and coping thing. So I was having so many highs and lows that was not my norm.
Mhm.
And I went to go see a therapist, and I was telling her what I was feeling and what I was going through and what I thought I was dealing with. And when I explained to her, she said, well, she already validated everything that I thought was true.
Right.
So every human being has a spectrum. We are on spectrums.
Right.
And when we get outside of that spectrum, so everybody want to slap somebody, kill somebody, whatever. But the fact that you don't act on it separates us from the people that need the psychotherapy and the medication to help cope.
Right.
So coping and grieving is normal.
Right.
As long as you getting up every day, doing your everyday duties and going to work and not neglecting anything. But if I wasn't getting up every day and neglecting everything, that I would need help to cope in life. Exactly. If that makes sense.
No, it does. It definitely does. There's a lot of people who have to be on medication because of depression, coping. See, and I see why you always bring the leg up.
Yeah.
Get into the conversation. But I definitely love the fact that you did use all your outlets, or majority of them. The Black community, they are just now really starting to heavily embrace therapy, going to see somebody, talking about your problems, trying to find other ways other than self-medicating to deal with stuff. So the fact that you not only went to go do that, but you openly talk about going to do that, kudos to you in regards to that. But the great thing about you is because you are also in the field of helping people, it to me, I felt like it was going to be a natural progression for you anyway. So even though I always worry about you when you deal with heavy things, at the end of the day, you always shine brighter than a diamond at the end of it anyway. So ain't no big deal.
Thank you. But it's not always
It's
easy.
not.
That's why I say, like, I have those battles with myself. Like, how can I teach and I'm not living in it? So I have to, even if I don't want to live in it, even if I don't want to go get the help, even if I don't want to live what I teach, that's hypocritical. Like, I don't believe in what I teach. So I had to do those things. And I'm happy that I did do those things. But it was, I was battling.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was working with one of my coaching clients, and it was a conversation where we were having where they were grieving about something that they were going through, and I'm of course receiving it, and it was heavy, and it was like while they were talking about it, I was like, well, dag, I haven't processed that with my own mom either because I never looked at that as a thing that I needed to grieve about. But because of them, it definitely made me have to be like, okay, let me go ahead and get these things in order. Am I okay? Or am I burying my stuff? Because like you said, how can I teach somebody to be better? And I'm not working on being better myself. So that's definitely something we actually do really good on. We do really good
Yes,
on
I had to give myself a pat on my back for that as well.
that. If I had the sound effects in here, I hit the button in regards to that. We a little sophisticated over here, so we ain't got the buttons.
Oh my gosh.
We ain't got the buttons. But that's not the only thing you do. This year, I had an opportunity to, for 365 days, watch Lupus Has No Face grow. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't big before, but baby girl, it grew this year. You butterflied this year. So let's go ahead and let's start with some of the things that you initially did. Uh, Now, I don't know particularly how long you were thinking about doing that, but you wrote your first book this year.
I did.
Okay, so first of all, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That is a great achievement. You also had a book tour in regards to it. Shout out to Honeybee
did.
Sage for allowing us to be in that space. We found out that the butterfly drink is a colon cleanser.
If you're not ready for that, do not get that away. You go straight home.
So if you ever have an issue where you feel a little bloated, go get the cosmic butterfly. Just telling you.
My gosh.
But in the whole concept, like first of all, what made you want to write a book?
The funny thing is, I always wanted to write a book.
Okay.
So I have a journal that everything it is that I wanted to do since I was a little girl.
Okay.
So I always wanted to write a book. But it didn't revisit me into 2 years ago.
Okay.
And the book that I was writing was called The Web of Lies. And I reached out to my publisher. She was thrilled about it. But somewhere along the line, I got writer's block and I lost the thrill of it.
That's common.
And I'm just like, I don't want to write this book. This ain't the time for it to come out. God was like, I want you to write this book.
Okay.
And when I tell you I finished that book in 2 days and it got published in a month, right? Got published in a month, that it was meant for me to write that. I didn't want to write that book, but I felt it was very necessary. It was on my heart, so I put my all into it. And I'm glad that I wrote that book. So literally, like, he's just been moving me. Like when he puts something in me, I make sure I get it in. I don't know where the money is coming from. I don't even have a team yet. I don't know. I just get it started. And it turns out to be a wonderful thing. So I'm learning to be disciplined.
Okay. Well, give y'all a little bit behind the scenes in regards to the book. So she started writing this book. We were in the studio together. When I tell you, we went back and forth with this book. I was her private little editor. So every quote you see in there, that's authentically her. Every single page in there was handpicked by her. Every single step was handpicked by. If if I would have had my way, that book would have been about 100 pages longer than what it was, because I was trying to give y'all everything.
No.
And she was like, no, we got to do it like this. We got to do it like that. It's got to be this. It's got to have the Savannah Burks touch on it. I got to do this. And the only thing I got to put in that book was a page for coloring. So please color away on these books, because that's all me. That's all me. But I was actually, more importantly, I was actually in awe and proud of you while you were building this book. I know it's just like me, when I get an idea, I get in my bag and I go crazy. But when you get an idea, you put heels to pavement. It's a beautiful thing to watch you go through your emotions in regard to that. So I am glad to been able to watch you put this book together. And I'm waiting for the second one to come out. I ain't got nothing to do with this one. This is all her. I definitely want Webs of Lies to come out. I'm waiting on that one. You know what? Me and you should get together on that one, because if I take my story that I showed you, and then we take the Webs of Lies and we write that, you know what? Let's put that on the docket for this.
People gonna try to sue me when that book come out.
Oh, you got
we gotta change names.
You gotta
and everything.
change names. You ain't gotta change the story. You just gotta change the name, and you gotta change the location. You do those two things, ain't nobody gonna know nothing.
Oh my God!
Come up with a fake studio name so they don't know it's really Savannah.
I'm not gonna write it in my name.
You got to be like Estelle Claire or something like that.
You know what? When I was talking about that book, I was talking to somebody. I don't know who I was talking to, but they was like, you can write books that's not your name. You can write it in a different person's name, like a made-up name.
Yeah.
Because so many people got like adult books out here, and you would never know who they were.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the lady who writes Harry Potter? That's not her real name.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Majority of your favorite authors do not write under their real name. It's first of all, it's a safety thing. Secondly, like you said, they want to keep their entity separately. Savannah Burks, the brand is completely different from Glam Girl Van. So when you do glamorous conversations, and those conversations that you have over there, which are uncomfortable conversations had with comfortable people, doesn't necessarily mean that it's not you, or you trying to hide that side of you. It's just that the name Savannah Burke hits differently in different rooms. Yeah. But if they want to be a part of Glam Girl Van's world, you can come over here, but just know that whatever hat I put on, we two different people.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. We all got different
sides names.
They all valid.
Okay. 414 day. Now.
414 day was a
414 day. Okay. So if y'all ain't heard, I'm basically her manager, her producer, her best friend. We are locked in everything. But one of the biggest things about me and her is when we get a business opportunity, we jump on it.
Yeah.
We don't play around. We could be mad at each other. We could have just got done having a whole argument over chicken, but we still gonna go handle this business, right?
Yeah, Tone, I know you see my text. Text me back.
And I'd be at work. It'd be funny, like, why are you spazzing at me? You know I'm at work till 5. And then she'd be like, oh, well, call me when you get done. And then it'd just be like, let me tell you this. But when it's business, we could be up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. She'll tell you. It'd be messages, Eventbrite, post, this, that. And then all I get from her is, why are you up? Because I know you up. Let's do business. But 414 day randomly fell into our laps. I don't even remember how we got that opportunity. Did we interview somebody that just happened, or did we just see it and was like, let's do it?
Somebody called the lady that was in charge and gave her my name.
Okay.
And she reached out to me, so we spent like telephone.
Right.
And we finally got in connected with each other, and then it just went from there. Of course, I brought you on, like, I need you to handle this for me. She's not answering her phone. Like, I'm not dealing with this. So yeah, that's how it happened.
Because that's the only one I was like, how did we get this one? But how did you feel about 414 day? Have you ever done a 414 day before?
Not with my brand, but I was there with other people.
Okay. I honestly, it was an eye-opening situation for me. Because I always gotta look at everything from a manager perspective, right? So one, just putting things together in the last minute was crazy.
We did that.
But we did that.
We did that.
We did that shit.
Shirts and everything.
Y'all don't understand. I broke out. Okay, so Tone can do everything, but Tone don't like to do everything. So one thing that I can do that I don't tell nobody I do is I make shirts. Okay, it's usually a TDR exclusive. But for this particular day, we wanted to have an exclusive 414 Lupus Has No Face shirt. When I tell you, I sat down, I made the designs, I got the shirts, I did the pressing, I did the printing. I did about 5 people job that day, only for it to be windy as hell. But the reason why I bring up 414 Day because it was a great learning experience for both me and you together.
Oh my gosh.
We figured out how to pivot on so many levels. We figured out things how to navigate large crowds together. We figured out that I know more about Lupus Has No Face than I think. Because you show wandered off for like 30 minutes. And I got lupus warriors coming up to me like, oh, so tell me about lupus. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Like then I got to get in my little spiel. So, it really taught me to be on my P's and Q's.
I trusted you. That's why I left you at my
You
table.
trusted me when you started doing business with me anyway.
Whatever.
But
Too fast.
it's cool. Do you not trust me with your brand?
Oh my gosh, we is not doing this.
Right.
I do trust you with my brand.
Exactly. That's all I ask. America. But that but we got a lot of connections in regard to that. We got to see some of our friends have their first time doing a large crowd event like that. We definitely ran into people who support us on so many different levels. So it all turned out to be a great event.
It was.
We definitely doing it again this year. Ooh, we are doing it again this year.
Yeah.
We about to be busy.
When am I not?
I'm just saying, like, we could be that's cool. I love that. But I love that. Matter of fact, if you go to her page, you got a bunch of 414 photos up there. That's one thing that I have to give you credit to.
What?
You will document everything.
Yes. People
what
don't.
made you start, like, let's back up. What made you start doing that?
Documenting things?
Yeah, documenting everything.
Well, I mean, do you want me to start from the business side or the personal side?
Let's start from the personal side, because personal usually leads to why you do things in business.
Okay. So, when I used to, my ex relationships, sometimes I would live in the moment, right? And when we used to get home, I had nothing to look at, but I enjoyed everything that we were doing. So I started taking pictures of everything. Us laying in the bed, us scuba diving, us whatever it is that we're doing. Because I like to go back and look at the things that we do. So when I go back to look at my photos and things, I just relive what it is that we do. That's why I do it for that. It keeps me track where we went. So next time we can go somewhere else, the things that we did. So next time we can try a different restaurant, or if that was one of our favorite restaurants that we liked in New York, that's where we always gonna go to. So it's a personal thing. From the business side, when you're taking people money and people are donating and writing you checks and so on and so forth, they want to see where their money is going. So for me, I have to document things that I do. So, okay, we gave you X amount of dollars for 4 day. What do? I documented everything. You see the shirts that got made. You see what we bought. You see the material. You see what we gave out. You see what we needed to make 414 Day a success. Even the informationals that I have, or the walks that I have, or to feed the homeless. I make sure you can go on my website and you can see everything that Savannah Bird's Lupus Has No Face brand is doing, so you don't have any questions to where your money is going to. Because there's so many nonprofits, there's so many organizations out here that you can go on their page and they haven't updated nothing for 2, 3, 4 years. And it's like, if I donated to you, I want to know where my money is going to.
Oh, believe me, we know. We sat down last night and just did a whole entire comp review. Oh, and believe me, people, I gotta give Savannah one more credit. When we in business mode, this girl don't play. When I tell you research, studying, history, this girl does it all. And she will call me. Tone, look at this. Tone, check this out. Tone, what do you think about this? Hey, Tone, I want to do this here. What do you think about doing this here? Okay, I know I got to record on Wednesday, but do you think we can do this, this, and that? Hold on.
Listen.
Wait a minute. Let's go back to number 1. I'm just saying, can you answer this question for me? Yes and no. What do you mean? Okay, let me look at it. I'll call you back in like 5 minutes. Why can't you just stay on the phone with me?
Because
Okay.
I need to know what's going on.
Because your brain be working.
And I want what I want
And
to
then
make
your
my
brain
events
be
go.
working. And I give you credit on that. Because last night we did our podcast review where we literally look at numbers and compare up against other podcasts. Because
Oh, yeah.
for those who don't know, Savannah is the #2 podcast in the lupus community. I really feel like she #1 because who's #1 is only #1 because who they are. But we're not going to talk about them. I'm just saying. They
He
don't
said
work.
I did it.
You know what? Hold on.
He said
Wait,
I did it.
Hold on. Where the camera at? You know what? I can do this because this is my network and I'm the largest network in the Midwest. Okay. Y'all ain't on her level. Okay. Y'all ain't putting out episodes like she doing. Y'all ain't helping the lupus community on the ground level like she doing. Y'all just telling on y'all name, and I'm not donating to y'all walk. I'm gonna donate to the Lupus Has No Face walk and the Lupus Society of Illinois walk instead. Y'all not getting my dollars now.
I'm glad you ain't dropped the name, but he is correct though.
Okay.
They not doing what I'm doing.
They not doing. Matter of fact, Dr. LaShawn just sent me my sponsorship letter in the mail yesterday. I just got it the other day.
Oh wow.
So, oh wow, with me, you about to start sending the same things out too. I told you we on a whole nother level.
That's dope.
But speaking of walks, okay, the very first time I really got to working with Savannah was her lupus walk in 2024, and she made me go through the woods, and I did not know where we was going. I just met this woman. I am new to her and her organization, and I thought that she was going to make me disappear because I ain't never been here before. But
oh my gosh,
I ain't never been in this area before. I don't know these people, but the fact that the walk brought so much joy to you, and then all the people that came to be a part of it, nobody was not happy. Of course, whenever DJ L Boogie is performing, if you not happy when he's spinning, something wrong with you.
Shout out to DJ L Boogie for being a part of Lupus Has No Face. I appreciate you.
Shout out to Boog. But this year, 2025, you had a massive turnout. Yeah. Like you had kids, you had elderly people that came out, you had lupus thrivers, you had doctors that came through, you had a nice, huge organization of people that came to support you. What specifically made you start doing the walk? Because anybody can do a walk, but why did you want to do one for lupus though, specifically?
Well, I have lupus, and the walks are not in the month of May.
They're not
in the month of May. And I want the warriors, or the people that are helping the warriors, to kind of like close out the year, even though it's in May. Right. Kind of want them to close out the year. So come get educated about what Lupus Has No Face is. Come see what we can give you, what access you have, what resources we have, how we run in our organization, how we can help you, and so on and so forth. So that was just another thing for people to look forward to, who are dealing with Lupus Has No Face, all coming together as a family, as a unit.
Right. And then in the month of May, we did a lot in May too. So the walk was just a part of how you tend to do your May every year. So for the 6th annual year, we plan on doing it bigger and better. So be on the lookout for those sponsorship packages going out to y'all. So everybody that sit here and that be watching the show, we got y'all email. We go ahead and start donating now so we can go ahead and make these things bigger and better. But you did the 5th annual informational.
Yes.
Baby girl.
I wish I would have told you to put a clip, but it's okay. Y'all can go on the YouTube.
No, they don't need to do a clip, because if you go subscribe right now to the YouTube channel you see below there at Lupus Has No Face Podcast, you can see the whole thing. Okay? Nicely edited by me. But you can see the whole thing. And it was amazing. I apologize. The very first thing I ever came to you was the 4th annual one.
Yeah.
And beautiful ladies. That's how I actually met Dr. LaShawn. She joined us in regards to it. A lot of your soror sisters was there for that one. Therapist Mikhail Dent came through. Shout out to my business bestie shirts coming soon. But this one felt different. This one felt different.
The last one we just
Yeah,
had.
the one. The
Oh
Fifth
yeah,
Annual,
that
different.
that
That hit
was
different.
that did.
First of all, you had a shirt made by moi as well, so check out the photos for that. But more importantly, is the vibe of the information. That was really what the big deal was with me. You covered so much information for anybody dealing with any kind of chronic illness. Matter of fact, you had different representations. We had Sarita Belmont, who spoke on the holistic side of things. You had Rachel Velasquez, who came in and talked about skincare in regards to it. You had Chrissy Teagues, who came through and she damn near gave a live demonstration of there's no reason to be lazy.
Yeah.
That basically was what I call her segment. There's no reason to be lazy.
Yeah.
We had a couple of vendors that was there. They spoke as well too. Shout out to Chrissy. My mom came through. She got me together that day too. Like that's why I love her. That's another reason why I like hanging out with you. Your people be getting me together. I just gotta be there. They take care of me. It's like you take care of her, we take care of you. I was like, cool. That's all I asked.
I love my people.
But it was amazing. What was your overall experience about it?
I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous for every event that I have.
Right.
But to me, what made it so beautiful is that that was one of my goals.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to have everybody that I knew that had credentials behind what I was already dealing with, what I am teaching, and what the Lupus Warriors had asked of me. So everybody was in that room is something that I have dealt with or educated someone or helped them through. So, and everybody in that room, it went well with the Lupus House on Face brand. Everything went well because people don't understand when you have lupus, you often have other autoimmune diseases. And a lot of people don't understand either when you have fibromyalgia or rheumatoid arthritis, it's a must that you have to work out.
It is.
But people don't understand that in their brain because it's like, I'm in pain. How do you want me to work out? And I am evidence when you work out, it feels better. Now you got to give it about 2-3 weeks, but you're going to see the inflammation coming down. You're going to see the energy go up. You're going to see difference because it's just something about working out, moving your muscles, moving your joints, just getting up. You may not can do what I can do, but Chrissy and other fitness coaches have moderations that what you can do, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know what I'm saying? You may have had a hip replacement or a knee replacement, but we're still going to make you feel comfortable.
Exactly. Matter of fact, while y'all on YouTube, go and find both episodes that we did with Chrissy. One of them, Savannah and Chrissy is actually giving y'all workouts that y'all can actually do. Like she's physically doing the work. So y'all can't sit here and say my girl don't be practicing what she preaching, because we got video evidence of her doing it. She almost passed out, but she did it.
Don't do too much.
No, she was good.
I was good.
She was good. But no, she really did get tired. Y'all gotta watch that episode. Go
I did get tired.
She did get tired. Go look for it. But shout out to Dr. LaShawn. She is in the comments right now. Speaking of her, while we here, we actually got the opportunity to actually go and be a part of one of her events this year as well, too.
Yeah.
We went to, was it their walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was their walk.
Yeah.
How did you feel about seeing your walk compared to a walk of that size? Like, was it inspirational? Did you take some things from it? Did you be like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing because this feels like what I already do? How did that feel to you?
Number one, yes, I am doing what I am supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Number two, I met some amazing dope people that's willing to come over to Milwaukee for the next upcoming walk.
We'll be sending y'all them emails.
So I networked. I did get some ideas, but in reality, if you think about it, they had entertainment, right?
Mm-hmm.
DJ Boogies are entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
They had vending tables, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am the vending table.
No, we gotta add more.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
We got work to do. So
this is why I'm saying that I knew that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. So we just got to get more people to the walk.
And we got to lean more into sponsorships going forward.
Yeah, that too.
Because we walked away with a lot of Red Bull.
Yeah. Drink Red Bull.
We don't drink Red Bull, but they was
But we
free.
went through, yeah.
You never knew. I had to drive all the way back home, so I needed one anyway.
You needed like 5.
I was good. I
Oh,
took
you
a
was
nap
good.
at Dr. LaShawn's house. I was good. Speaking of Dr. LaShawn, shout out to you once again. The block party was amazing.
Banging.
Shout out to Dion. She was one of the guests on her shows as well, too. He's one of the few gentlemen that I actually had the opportunity of meeting that actually has lupus himself. Up until I dropped my album, usually majority of the marketing material when it came to music, I use his band to go ahead and promote it. Shout out to him. He's been doing big things himself lately.
Yeah, for
too.
sure. He's doing his thing.
He's definitely a thriver in regards to that.
I need some beans, Dr. LaShawn Garola.
You just gonna ask for beans in the middle of the show?
Yeah, because she know what I want.
You ask for beans. You better bring her wine.
Yeah, I gotta get Teasy to do it.
Yeah.
I can't just what I'm gonna do. I can't go to the store, right?
I mean,
right.
It's not like we ain't got TV numbers. So.
I know, but she didn't have none at the time that we was leaving. Remember?
Gotcha. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll ship it to her next time.
Did she ship?
We'll go buy it and ship it ourselves.
You do that. They can come get you.
They ain't gonna come get me. But okay, so outside of just the lupus thing in general, we have definitely been growing the brand, and we've been taking a part of a lot of different things that have built our business side of things.
Yeah.
What are some of the things or the events that you've been a part of this year, or things that you've gone to this year that you was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm glad I came to this.
That's dealing with the business.
With the business side.
Oh, it was healthcare wellness that the Running Rebels and Shut Up and Hustle Q had through. That was really, really nice.
You know what, the one we vended at?
Yeah, the one that we vended at
was great. I liked that one.
Yeah.
You didn't go upstairs because it was a
for the men.
For the men. Like I said, you didn't go upstairs. I ended up going upstairs. And I wish I could remember. I'm gonna hit up to get the name. The speaker in regards to healthcare, taking care of your colon, prostate cancer being on the rise. So being able just to hear different things in regards to making men getting better with their health was a beautiful thing from that.
Because men don't talk about that. Y'all talk about everything else underneath the sun, but y'all cannot bring y'all grown butts together and talk about health. I don't know why y'all don't do that. Like, okay. I don't understand. Is it embarrassing?
No, it's not embarrassing. We're never taught to be weak. We're never taught to. No, hear me out. So we're taught to always be strong, and nothing can be wrong with us. And even if we're sick, we still got to fight through it. We only go to the doctor when something's broken, and even then, if I could find some duct tape to tape my femur back together, I'm still gonna keep going. Like, we are not really taught to care about our health. See, we tend to notice that, like women, y'all have so many different reasons why y'all have to go to the doctor. Y'all go to the doctor all the time. Y'all can go to the doctor 5 times in 1 month, and every different time is different. They're never the same reason, right? So a man, the only time we should be going to the doctor is if something is broken or something's not feeling right, or my arm just went numb for 3 days. I'm finally coming to the doctor because you nagging me to go to the doctor, not because I want to. We're just never taught to care about our health like that.
And it's just so sad. And that just goes to say, like, our parents, our grandparents' parents, what they value and they morals and they whatever it is that they're going by, it don't work for today's world. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick and choose what you want to take from back in the day and implement it here, because you should. My son, no, I be on him. Mom, you make the doctor's appointment for me. No, you do, because you got to start doing it. But I remind him about his teeth, his health, everything.
Right.
Physical, because physical and health checks are totally different.
Right.
People don't know that they are.
They don't.
And even then, like the man that is scared to get their colon checked, they can actually check it like this now, and depending on the size of something, then they may still have to go back there. But this is a new way of doing it.
Hold on now, because speaking of that same event, we found out that you can actually check for colon cancer from a blood test. So you don't even have to go back there at all no more.
But they possibly still may have to go back there. Just don't get that out of your mind.
Let's just give us a reason that we can go in and feel safe. So say our blood first to get us there, And then if we got to go back there, then it's like, look, bruh, now it's serious. See, if it's not serious and you found out through the blood, we cool, we made it. But if you find out something that's serious and now we physically got to check, we're more likely to let you go ahead and do it compared to just randomly doing it because, oh, you're 50 now, let's get a check.
I'm gonna deplete the whole conversation. If you care about your loved ones, your children, your wives, whoever you care about that means the world to you, you will make sure you take care of yourself. And that's the end of that.
We as men, I speak for the men delegate right now. The men delegate are caring more about our health now.
Mm-hmm.
We are caring about our health more now. We are caring about being around longer. We are caring about making sure that we don't need to use duct tape and Robitussin to fix ourselves.
Because any man that I've ever been with, I play no games.
As you should.
I want to know when the last time you went to go get your teeth did. I want to know the last time your health check. I want to see your blood work. I'm keeping up on me. Now you is me. We are us. We are one together. We both need to be taken care of the proper way.
Well, don't. Same thing with me. My girl just got on me the other day. I just made all my doctor's appointments in the month of January. So
kudos to you. Follow Tone Lead if you guys have not been going to the doctor.
I'm gonna document my journey to a better health. Shout out to Lorenzo. He actually been on my butt about getting healthy as well too. So I gotta take this serious. All right. So let's move over to the personal side.
Oh, okay.
What is something that you have done this year that you was like, wow, I never thought I would do that, but I'm glad I did?
I never thought that I would do that.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, don't make that face.
Because I'm really thinking.
I know.
On the personal side, that I never thought that I wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Like accidentally, purposely.
You choose either one.
Nothing, honestly.
Okay.
I'm thinking about my mom, I'm thinking about my son, I'm thinking about my daughter, I'm thinking about nothing. I have never said that I never thought I was gonna do this.
Okay.
I never thought that I was not going. Nope. No.
So what's something you checked off your bucket list this year besides writing your book that you was like, I'm glad I did that? Besides going to see Home Alone at the Symphony.
My bucket list?
Yeah. You don't have a bucket list?
I do have a bucket list, but honestly,
you didn't check nothing off your bucket list this year?
No. What this year? My bucket list, my book.
Okay.
Because I've been living life. I'm not gonna. I went parasailing. Okay. I jumped out of a plane before. I never ever do that again.
Oh, I love doing that. That's my thing.
I did a lot of things that I did not want to do, but I did do, especially being with my cousin Keisha. And then
shout out to Key.
Having people that were daredevils. So no,
I'll jump out.
I can say this.
Okay.
I met a wonderful man yesterday. I met a wonderful man yesterday.
Be careful with how you present that, because you know they be watching.
I know we're not gonna say the name.
Okay.
I met a wonderful man yesterday, and he said, "Let's talk."
Okay.
That's easy for me to do. What you want to talk about? That's so broad.
Definitely.
Tell me about yourself. All right. So I did the personal just a little bit, and then of course I hit it over to business.
Of course.
When I tell you this man scooped back from the table and looked at me and told me basically like, you don't need to go no further. I'm about to do this for Lupus Has No Face.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be here next year, calling his wealthy friends. I'm talking about putting stuff in position immediately. Like he act how I act and how you act. So I'm like, I know he's going to be perfect for the team. But when I say like he just believing in me and he just got a spark from the Lupus Has No Face organization, I was overwhelmed. I didn't think nothing like that could not happen to me. It was when it was going to happen, or if it was going to happen when I'm alive. Like maybe it would have happened when I passed and they kept the legacy going.
Right.
But for it to happen right in my face in real time, and when I tell you this man is on it, I can't wait to see.
I'm excited to see what he
this
got.
is about to be.
I'm waiting to see what he got up his sleeve too, because
So a blessing.
the way he talking. But we always say God don't give it to you when you want to; He give it to you when you need it.
Exactly.
And we've been having this conversation about what we got planned for 2026. So literally, the introduction of him literally makes majority of those requirements fast forward. So what we had as a 1 year timeline may cut down to a 4 month.
I'm just excited, and I
I'm
can't
excited
wait
too.
to present it to you guys.
What did Dr. Sean say? I ain't got my glasses on.
I can't see it. I
How
don't
you-
have my
oh
glasses
my
on
God.
either. You know I wear glasses.
We both can't be blind and potting. That's me. Show me the labs. Okay, you know what? That's why she my favorite. She don't play. She said, "Show me the labs." So we were talking about that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna document my health journey this year. I started it last year. My diet has completely changed. Most people who've seen me, minus what's been happening from Thanksgiving to now.
How long you gonna be on that break, brother?
Look, you were outside with me too for my birthday, so you know I did a lot.
Don't put me in this.
Okay, you seen it. Okay, a lot of Wingstop was happening during these last couple of weeks.
And I'm gonna turn into a chicken.
Well, when you'll turn to pork, we could. Because I can't be around you if you turn to pork.
I don't even eat pork.
That's what I'm saying. It's good. You do eat a lot of chicken, though.
We know that.
We gotta fix that. Okay. We're gonna add some fruits and vegetables back to your diet.
I definitely do eat fruits and vegetables.
I said add it back to your diet. I'm just messing with you. All right. So now that we are on the last day of this year, what do you want to say? How you describe 2025?
2025 was a roller coaster.
For sure.
2025 was hot and cold. 2025 was, sometimes I could not imagine what the next day would look like. And 2025 was like, I can't wait till tomorrow so we can implement all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that to say, no matter what I went through, I never lost faith. No matter what I went through, I was never scared to talk about my faith. People that was around me, I let them know what I needed. When I felt like it was time for me to let them know what I needed, I never really felt any pressure. And I say to say that when you're on your way to greatness, it's a must that you go through the storm.
Why you sound like me?
In order to get the glitter and the glam, you have to go through the gloom. Because for me, how I see it is that you got to go through that so you can understand what you have once you obtain it. And once you obtain it, you're able to sustain it. And once you're able to sustain it, you're supposed to bring the people with you up in abundance. Now, we didn't say who, but you are supposed to give back once you reach what you're supposed to reach. And anytime you have a breakthrough and you continue to be great and you continue to leave your legacy behind and you continue to have these breakthroughs, you're going to go through something, because he's trying to let us know you did all of this to get to here. You can't go back there. This is why you have to sustain it.
Don't be telling the people our text conversations, because this is what we be saying on the phone to each other.
I'm just letting you know that's how I see it. And so I don't mind what I went through. Like, I'm a human being. I have emotions. And Lord knows, for the ones that know me, if I love you and you make me mad, you're going to see the whole other side of me. But however, I have grown to a place to where it's not that bad anymore.
I know.
So I don't regret anything either, because you got to take the pretty me and you got to take the ugly me. You know what I'm saying? You got to take the filter me, you got to take the unfiltered me. So my people that's around me, when I let my hat off or whatever, had a bad day or whatever the case may have been, and they still standing strong, I appreciate that, because I need to be who I'm going to be. You need to let me be who I want to be, you know? Right. So with that being said, I don't regret anything, because if I regretted it, I wouldn't be in the situation I am today.
You're never supposed to regret anything you've done. You're only supposed to learn from it and grow from it and change from it.
But there was a time that I was regretting a very situation. You know what I mean?
I didn't know you back then, so
you did know me.
That's a joke.
So I was regretting the whole situation. And I was like, I was so hard on myself. But then once things starting to open doors and everything starting to shine and the rain starting to stop, I didn't. My new story was because I was healed from this. I'm glad I went through that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't broke.
You wasn't.
And I can have a teaching moment.
And you have been teaching people from that moment.
Yeah.
You teach all the time. As a matter of fact, you teach from all your teaching moments, which leads to my last thing before we get ready to close it out. SNA coaching. What made you want to be a life coach?
To be honest, I've been coaching for over 10 years. I just never had the credentials behind me. And unfortunately, when you are a successful woman in business, and you have competition out here, people try to go for everything. They try to figure out what license you have and all of these things.
Right.
So I felt that it was required of me to get the letters behind my name. You know what I'm saying? So people can put more respect on it. But at the end of the day, I didn't need those letters to be behind my name because the people have already presented the evidence from years ago that I post here and there. So I know my work is good. They know their work is good. I have evidence from other people. So I just did that to make sure I was safe. No one came for me. And to for people, a lot of people feel like I need to have those letters behind my name so they can trust me. But I love coaching because I love how I turned out. I love how I turned out. I love my breakthroughs, and I want to help other people to let them know, you know what I'm saying? You can do the very thing that you think or that you dream of. You just have to be consistent, persistent, have dedication. And it's hard. It's hard every day, but you have to choose because you have a choice.
Right.
It's okay to lay in the bed for one day. That's cool. But no, tomorrow, get back to it. Because then your dreams and all the things that you want, you wanted to do is going to be a has-been. You're going to be 50, 60 years old talking about the very same thing when you had help around you that could have helped you.
You sound like some folks who still stuck in high school. That's a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's a lot of them.
You got to grow up.
You got to grow the hell up.
And it's okay for change. Listen, it is okay for change. When people tell you, oh, you changed, you damn right I changed.
You're supposed to change.
You're supposed to change. You
like
cannot expect the 20-year-old Savannah to be the 40-year-old Savannah today. Why would you? That means no growth, no nothing, no teaching moment, no wisdom, no anything. So you are supposed to change. And when you change and you come up out of what you come up out of, you're supposed to think you are the shit. Because you are the shit. But you're not supposed to be acting, treat people like peasants. That's not what I'm saying doing. But own who you are. And have that confidence in who you are. And the people that's going to respect you and that's for you, they're gonna come with you.
That was a bar.
I be rapping on my spare time. No, I don't.
I was like, you just gonna lie on camera? I'm the one with the album out, not you. Okay. But you'll be on the next one. I'll make sure you're on the next one, Dad. But there's people telling me that you got some bars behind you. But with 2026, what are some of the major goals that you are hoping to accomplish next year?
In business?
And overall.
I am in 2026. I want the walk to grow. I ain't gonna say better because it's dope. The elements is there.
You just gotta add
so I want it to grow. I want people to participate and to come out and support. I want my community behind me. What else? I want the informational to just be exactly how it was because I don't think nothing is topping that. Nothing is topping that unless we are getting paid to be on the panel. Okay.
All right. So first of all, hold my beer because you're not going to sit here and in my face saying that I can't outdo what we did last year. You know what?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it was perfect.
It was perfect.
Okay. And as long as it keeps showing up like that, I'm okay with that.
And you know what? And I know I'm joking about this, but I actually to me, that is a compliment to me because we both sat down and we really talked on that one, but more so, you trusted me to make the vision happen overall. So everything from how we presented the episodes for the podcast to the marketing in regards to it, to even the day of, you know, shit, I think I worked harder that day than any other day I've ever worked with you. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't say that. You're gonna be scaring people away.
Nah. You're not a hard person to work for. You just know what you want, and you just gotta have a team that understands that.
Happy New Year.
Shout out. Oh, okay.
Shout out to dudes.
So shout out to dudes. So anybody who wants to work on an audiobook, who wants to drop music, who just wants to clown around with a really cool dude or start a podcast, come on over here to Everyday Tone Deaf.
See you later. Be safe. This is the New Year's Eve one, so this is not your traditional thing today.
Oh, y'all knew it wasn't a traditional one when I opened my mouth.
Yeah, right.
Because y'all don't see me often. I'm like live and direct. This is my, I'm putting this on my network too.
But you guys still get in teacher moments. And like, I just want everything to be watered, to grow. I want everything to prosper how it's supposed to prosper, with abundance. I just want to continue doing what I'm doing on much bigger scales. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And I hope to have a love life in 2026 so I can have somebody to share with. But who knows? It may not happen, but I don't know.
All right.
And y'all who watching this podcast, do not be in my inbox and coming for me if you are not ready. Okay, I know what I want. It's boundaries over here. Don't come this way.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Most of y'all wasting y'all time because believe me, I know what I know, and I know it. So y'all just chill out.
So I'm over time.
Y'all not.
But no rush.
All right, so before we got out of here, is there any exclusives or anything that you plan on working on for 2026? Because you know this is the show with the exclusive. I gotta do like you.
I'm gonna lose like 20 pounds, y'all. That's the exclusive. No, but for real.
No, she gonna lose 20 pounds for real. Like if I'm on my health journey, she on her health journey too. So
oh Lord. I do have, I don't want to drop the name right now, but I am hoping to interview one of, what do I want to call him?
The biggest name with lupus.
I'm gonna say his name. I am hoping to interview McKenna next year.
Next year? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We got a few more hours.
I am hoping to interview McKenna next year.
Let's see if we can get it for episode 100.
Huh?
Let's see if we can get it for episode 100.
100, that'd be nice. Cause I'm at like what, 70 something?
78 today.
That won't be hard. So Nick Cannon, you heard my manager, my producer, okay?
We're gonna make
episode 100. But yeah, so no, for real. I'm hoping to interview him next year. And just work with some beautiful people.
Don't you got a community?
I do have a community. You're interviewing me. That's not what you asked. You see, he's not even doing this right.
First of all, I'm trying to do both halves. I'm trying to do the interviewer, and I'm also trying to be the manager and be like, hey, don't you got a community you going to start next year that she completely forgetting about?
I didn't forget about it.
Right.
So you said what I'm hoping to do. It's already going. The lupus community and the Glimmers Gyms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Community. They both want to serve different purposes. And you are going to actually have, you're not going to have to subscribe, but if you want the raw deal of each and every one, you're going to have to subscribe. But it's going to be a free community for both. So I'm going to give you, some stuff here and there that'll be able to help you. But if you want to know that good stuff, I mean, you might as well just spend that $4 a month.
Look, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Y'all want to be a part of this community because I know a lot of the lupus warriors and the lupus thrivers out here are in a lot of these different groups that are basically not doing anything for you. A lot of complaining, a lot of well-wishing, a lot of spam. You're not going to get that over here with us. The whole purpose of the lupus community is simply to be able to help you become a better version of who you are. There's going to be things from motivational moments, gyms, exclusive YouTube interviews, actual things that you can learn from. We're going to have doctor shelves behind the scenes. The whole purpose is to help you live well with lupus. Hell, you got to have lupus. You can still join it just because you want to do yourself better. I'm in there. I know.
That's right. See my producer doing what he's supposed to do. You see how you just got me right together? You spit that out like fire. This is what I'm. Oh, you gonna leave my hand like this?
Oh, I wasn't even looking because I'm over here like I shouldn't have to do this. This is what she's supposed to be doing. We're gonna get her better for 2026, people.
I know better for 2026.
She's gonna be able to just drop this with no hood. But
I was waiting for you to say it. I like that you just, roll the red carpet out. This is what I pay you the big bucks for. So I'm being,
I'm gonna let your brain fog. Allow your brain fog to pivot that one over on me. I'll take that.
Oh my God.
But anyway, people, we have come to the end of this particular episode. Shout out to everybody that has been riding with us since day one, and especially shout out to everybody who joined the party with us in 2025. When I tell you this cocoon is going to be a massive butterfly next year, it's going to be a monarch one at that. Okay,
there you go.
It's going to be a monarch butterfly next year. So you definitely want to do a few things for us before we get out of here. I want to make sure you like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Let's get these views up, because the amount of information we have given to you over 2025 is only going to grow. It's going to be bigger and better. We're going to have more people, more warriors, more information, more content that you guys are going to be like, what other podcast should I listen to about lupus other than Savannah? You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure you follow us on all of the things on social media. Lupus has no face. You know what? Just type Lupus has no face, and you're going to get up everything. You're going to get the community. You're going to get the website. You're going to get the social media. You're going to get BTS stuff. Hell, you might get lucky and actually find me on some things. Just go ahead and just do everything there. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and do that. And then more importantly, make sure you go ahead and also go to SavannahBurks.com. As you heard from this conversation, she is more than just lupus. And when I tell you she will be taking over the world in 2026, either get with it or get left behind. With that being said, people, we are out of here.
Oh, one last thing, you guys. I will be slowly moving content for Lupus Has No Face on my personal page. You guys are going to have to go to the Lupus Has No Face Facebook or LHNF 2020. So, yeah. I want to get you guys over there instead of being on the Savannah Burks page. See you later.